I am super freaking hyper this morning, and it's 9:34. I think I know why. I think it's because I didn't get enough sleep. I don't know. I'm like really hyper, and I've been acting stupid. I've been like jamming out some songs on the radio. Okay, in 2007, I started a new job. Absolutely love this place, whatever. Well, like 2 months into it, my husband has to have back surgery. Let me tell you how bad he was. He could not even walk. Here he is, 27. Hold on. I don't feel like doing the math. But like mid-20s. And couldn't even, I mean, he was using a cane. And then, like, the day before her surgery, he could not even walk. They went in and drilled a hole around his sciatic nerve because his discs were pinching the sciatic nerve. They went in, drilled a hole around the sciatic nerve, and made a spot so the disc would not compress against the nerve, and told him that he had 3 to 4 years before he needed another back surgery because the other side was going to go out. So, okay. Well, he gets out, walks out of that hospital. You want to talk about a miracle? I could not believe it. Well, me, right after he had his surgery, these pains, I had horrible pains that went on forever. I mean, it's been like months. I went to the emergency room, I don't know how many times, sounding like I was in labor, feeling like I was in labor because of these pains. I had ovarian cysts that kept popping, or that were, I don't know, really bad. And I got them a lot. So finally, I finally found a gynecologist that would actually go into it deeper than, oh, here's birth control, try this, because that never helped me. So he told me that if I wrote him a letter saying that, yes, although I am young, I think I was 25, 24, although I am young, I do not want any more kids, because yet I only have one biological child, and here I am, 24, I think, 25, and I'm about to have a complete hysterectomy. So he wanted a note from me saying that reason why I don't want any more kids, and, you know, how it would improve my life. So I wrote him this letter, I gave it to him, and he, you know, took it into consideration. I guess he, you know, talked about it amongst other doctors. He said that I might have endometriosis. The only way to know would be to do the surgery because, you know, whatever. So here I am, 3 days after my husband's surgery. I have to have a complete hysterectomy. Well, I guess I shouldn't say have to have, because I didn't have to have it. I could have continued into pain, but my doctor, once he got in and actually figured out how serious it was, he's like, okay, you have to have the surgery. So anyway, went in for surgery prep, and although my husband should have been laying in bed, not moving, he was at the hospital with me. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, he was at the hospital with me the whole entire time for post-op. Then he went there with me for the actual day of the surgery. And this was, yeah, 3 days after his surgery. Here he is. After that, excuse me. After that, I had my hysterectomy, and they went in through my C-section scar. And the doctor said that he finally figured out where all the pain was coming from. And he was like, all of your insides were fused together. I mean, they were horrible. My intestines were like connected to my ovaries, and I mean, it was a freaking mess. He actually printed me pictures of it. I still have the pictures of it. But all of my female parts were all fused together from the endometriosis. He said that that was one of the worst cases that he's ever seen. So, yeah. Glad I got that done. And plus no more Miss Flo. Aunt Flo, Miss Flo, whatever. No mo. But I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days. And the hospital beds, I was fine, whatever. But my husband, he slept in one of those recliners for 3 days after his surgery. Yeah. I tell you what, they really need to clone my husband, because there's no other, I've never seen another man like that, ever. And to think, at 13 years old, I found him. Oh my gosh. Just blows my mind. I know his ex-girlfriends are like hating it. Anyway. So yeah, so I think I was 24. I had a hysterectomy. Ever since then, I have been gaining weight, and I cannot freaking lose it. This guy is staring at me laughing. I cannot lose this weight at all. So I'm working on it. I'm not working on it. I'm gonna try to work on it. So, yeah. So that was one of my stories. At that I went, yeah. I'm just glad that I don't have to worry about the Aunt Flo anymore, because with endometriosis, it was horrible. And actually being affectionate with my husband was horrible. Oh my gosh, it was so much pain. You would not believe. But, enough about that. Yeah. So, that was my middle life. I keep skipping around. I'm going to do that a lot. I think my family is the next Shatars, but with less kids. Because a lot of the time, I've got to get my husband to break loose, because he's acting like he don't do anything. But you see that last video, I caught him dancing, and he's like that all the time. He is so funny, and he keeps trying to hide it from me. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. He seen the red light. I had it between my legs, and I turned it on, and he seen the red light out of the corner of his eye. Did you see him take a double take? And then he snatched the camera from me. That was so funny. He snatched the camera from me, and it's like, I'll throw it out the window. I'm like, no. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. That was a good one. I love them to death. Oh, my hubbies. But I'm at work. So I guess I will talk to you guys later.